what's up everybody, it's Rox and I'm coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 1 Episode 7. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright you guys, let's get the bullshit out the way first. We're gonna keep on with this story with Nia and Soulja Boy. She says that now they are ready to move this relationship on because they've had so much success in the past that they are going to move in together. Okay, and she's telling her sisters that he's ready to step up and be a man and take care of her and her baby, and it's been 8 years. The sisters can't really understand why they ain't met old boy all this time. Where has he been in these 8 years? And Nia said that she was just waiting for him to make sure that he was ready, because she didn't want to waste time. I don't know what 8 years of your life is, but hey, Soulja Boy says he's ready too. Okay, they sit down at lunch, and he's nervous about meeting the family. Okay, but he knows that since they're moving in together, and that this is a big step, that it's time for him to do so. He's most concerned about meeting Daddy. Okay, Daddy is Teddy Riley. Okay, we all know who Teddy Riley is. And demands a certain level of respect just because of what he's done in the game. So that's all fine and good. Okay, I'm sure he was kind of nervous about meeting him. Until he found out that Teddy, when we separate Teddy the daddy from Teddy the artist who's been on the road and had 10 damn kids, okay, then Soulja Boy feels a little better, okay, because they got something in common. They both fuck ups, okay, or fuckers. These niggas is fucking everybody on the damn road, 10 kids, Teddy. Really, Ted? But he feels a little bit better once he finds out about that. So Nia finally invites Teddy on out to meet Soulja Boy. They sit on down, and Teddy Riley got his full concerned daddy flared nose interrogation look going on here. Okay, I guess Teddy is ready to sniff out the bullshit right away. He's like, Nia, listen, I need you to go on somewhere. I need to talk to him man to man. Okay, artist to artist. She was just like, oh, I gotta leave? Yes, you have to leave. Okay, so when she leaves, he asks him, so Soulja Boy, tell me, how did you meet my daughter? And he was just like, oh, she came on through the crib one night. I was just like, oh, just bad. I mean, why are you telling this man that this girl came over to your house at night the first time that you ever met her? I'm just like, no, this is dumb. But see, this is what somebody real young, they don't know no fucking better. Okay, so Ted already knows there's some bullshit right there. He was just like, oh, so did you have relations with her on the first night? Well, this ain't no trick question. Your ass best say no. Okay, you say that to any damn daddy. I don't care if he an artist or not. Don't no man want to know that they damn daughter opened it up and gave it up on the first damn date? No, even though that's probably what happened. Yeah, Teddy is he's just like, listen, I know how it goes. I've been down this road. Okay, I'm just letting you know that you're going to have to prove to me that you can take care of my daughter and my grandbaby. Okay, right now, I ain't really feeling it. Okay, but you're going to have to let me know. Soulja Boy is trying to explain to him that he loves her, and, that he's ready to man up, and, he wants them to move in together, and, all of this. So that's it, y'all. That's the storyline that they still trying to shove down our throats. I see you, Mona. Alright, you guys, are Mayan. Him and April is getting close to the day. Okay, the baby is on his way. So, after they meet with the midwife, they're just sitting around talking, and they get on the subject of the baby being circumcised. And then April lets out a secret and tells us that Mayan's not circumcised. And I was just like, ooh, now I ain't even gonna get into the circumcision talk, because I remember last time y'all got real upset with me when I said I don't want no fucking uncircumcised peen. Okay, I didn't know if it had cheese in the shit. Y'all told me it don't have cheese. That's a myth that don't stick. Look, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to fuck no dick that look like it got a goddamn masturbation sleeve on it. I'm sorry. I mean, that's just me. Okay, I mean, I guess it ain't gonna be a deal breaker. If it's somebody that I really want to be with, we just gonna deal with the fucked up dick or whatever. But I'm just like, oh, it just don't look right, y'all. It just look like, it be all in there, and then it come out like that's my dick impersonation, coming out the skin. But anyway, yeah. They gonna get the baby circumcised. I don't know why you wouldn't do it when the baby is little. I mean, you know, it is painful. They say it's painful for a grown man to get it done. I would imagine that it would be. Okay, and they say it's painful even for a baby, and I believe that as well. I remember when Joe got circumcised. Oh my God, they were like, we had to move him up to the front of the line because the nigga was screaming so much. I could hear him all the way down the hall. They were like, he screamed. I felt so sorry for him. And then when I saw it, then afterwards, you know, I told y'all it looked like a fucking pinky that all the goddamn skin been peeled off of it. It was just red and wet, and they want you to put shit on it, and oh, it was horrible. I can just imagine how bad it's gonna be for a grown-ass man. I mean, do they still have to be putting that goddamn salve on it? When am I asking too much here? Men, anybody out there got their foreskin taken off? Y'all leave it in the comment section below. Anyway, y'all, they get on the subject of Leslie, and you know, Marian's just telling April how he talked to his mom and he feels that his mom needs to apologize. April's like, yeah, you know, my feelings was hurt. I feel like she needs to apologize too. Okay, so they agree. April deserves an apology from Leslie. Okay, so Leslie come on over to the house because I guess Omarion had been called and chided her and told her that that's what she needs to do. She get her ass over there. She just like, I still don't even understand why I'm here. I know I said that you wasn't ready because that's what I think. You are not ready. You know, April's just like, how you gonna tell me if I'm ready or not? Okay, just because I like to travel, just because I like to do things while I'm pregnant, that's for the doctor to tell me I can't do, not for your ass. Okay, your motherfucking ass had a baby young too, and Leslie was like, well, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that you're not fit. I'm saying that you are not ready. Okay, well, then that kind of made a little bit more sense for me. Okay, I just wish that Leslie would figure out a better way of expressing herself. Okay, if you're trying to fucking help somebody and you know they're younger and they don't, because you do need help when you have your first child. I mean, trust me, the help, if it's there, you need to take it. Okay, but if you're trying to help some damn body, then fucking say I want to help you. Don't sit up there and say you don't know how to do this and you don't always want to talk about your skinny body and you always want to go to the gym and you always want to do this. You know, people don't want the fucking accusations here. Okay, it's already hard enough that I'm trying to go through all these hormonal changes before I had this damn baby. Then your motherfucking wilted ass will get up in here and try to tell me what's something I can't do. So, I mean, I started to kind of see a little bit of what Leslie was trying to say, and she was a little bit more expressive. You know, she wants to help. I don't know what to believe. You can only believe what somebody tells you, right? Until they prove you wrong. So, I mean, I guess April is willing to give her this chance. Because like I said, a family that all works together is much easier than one that's always bickering and shit. Okay, it puts fucking stress on everybody. Okay, so Leslie offers her help. April seems to want to take it. They hug it out. Child, I guess. Now Hazel, y'all, we gonna just Hazel. I don't like to talk about women. You guys know I hate being just super down on women all the goddamn time. Like I be trying to find something good about Hazel, but she just dumb. She is just stupid. So she in the studio. She's working on this song that Berg gave her the beats. Okay, he gave her the beats and the hook. She's working on it. You know, it's supposed to be the ode to Berg. It's her love letter to Berg. Okay, Masika is there. Is that her name? Yes, Masika. Why is Debbie calling me? Debbie, not right now. Y'all ignore that because the phone is up there. I don't feel like reaching for it. People call me at 1:27 knowing I'm doing a video. Fuck you calling me for? Anyway, so Masika's there watching her, you know, and Masika's listening to the words and it's just like, I don't know. So when Hazel comes out the booth, Masika's just like, girl, I was listening to them words. You talking about Berg? And she was just like, yeah, you know, I wanted to sing this song, you know, for him. You know, he gave me the words and everything. I just can't wait for him to hear it. You know, he gave me the, you know how stupid sounding she does. Just always sound like she just about to bust out to some type of flow. I guess this is her rapper persona or whatever. Masika's just like, yeah, I don't really think you're going about this the right way. Okay, this is not really going to make him want to jump back in the damn bed with you. Because that's all he was going to do, okay? He wasn't going to do nothing else but fuck you. I don't even think he going to fuck you after this one, you know, but Hazel seems to think it's a good idea, okay? So It's been some time since she's seen Berg, okay, and she's real proud of what she's just done in the studio, so she wants him to hear the song. So she gets herself all gussied and made up. I didn't think she looked all that bad that time, bitch. Maybe you need to do your damn makeup and quit fucking around with these professional makeup artists that's fucking up your face. But anyway, she gets herself all together and she meets him in the car, because that's what they seem to do. They do houses, they do apartments, they do cars, okay? Berg is just like, yeah, what's going on, Hazel? And she was just like, well, I've been working on, my music like you said I should. And he was just like, oh, okay. And she was like, yeah, I got it right here. I want you to hear, I changed the lyrics a little bit. And I was like, let me put my damn seat back for this bullshit here. So she puts it on and, she talking about him. This her 4-page love letter, I guess she was channeling her inner Aaliyah or whatever. And after he was just like, this bitch must be crazy. You must really be crazy if you think that I'm gonna appreciate this song that you just played for me. Like, what the fuck? I gotta keep it all the way real for you, Hazel, because I guess me just trying to be nice ain't gonna work. Okay, we was never together. You knew what it was. We was fucking. I don't know why you got it in your mind that it was anything more than that. Hazel trying to be like, oh, so you want to be like that? So you trying to say 8 years I held you down, that it wasn't gonna be nothing? Bitch, you was fucking for 8 years. That's what you was doing, okay? You was giving it up, and he didn't give a damn about you. So, she's all upset. They arguing back and forth. Well, actually, he's not arguing, because he's looking at her like, girl, you crazy, okay? And I'm gonna tell you one more thing. You can't use my material, okay? Not for no bullshit like that, okay? You ain't using none of it, okay? As a matter of fact, I'm working with T right now. Tierra and I, we got a good thing going on. He starts calling her my boo and all that. Of course, she was just like, oh, so that's how it's gonna be? You gonna be with her? I was just like, oh. I'm not even gonna say nothing else about it. They get into an argument. She say she gonna fuck him up in the car. She reach over there, swing on him. Of course, security comes and grabs her ass and pulls her out the car. Okay, he pick up that damn purse, and I thought he was gonna pull a goddamn Saigon. Remember when Saigon threw Erica's purse? That nigga threw it that bitch went way back there. No, he didn't do that. I mean, instead, he was just like, you know what? I'm gonna dump that shit. Okay, so he walks off. He's laughing because he thinks the whole thing is funny, and she's steadily threatening, telling him, he better watch, better watch his back in the streets. She know people in the streets, and they could take care of him and all that. I was like, bitch, you better do nothing but pick your shit up off that ground and put it back in your purse and shut the fuck up. Guys, so Tierra, she's back in the studio. And I thought she sounded good in the studio. I was just like, ooh, Tierra, you ain't no studio singer now, are you? I really didn't think she was. I really think that she's talented. I don't know what the fuck was going on last. Like I said in my comments last week, when I was watching the show again, it almost sounded like they had warped the damn sound of that song. It didn't even sound like, I was just like, is that, I don't know. Maybe it was just an off night for old girl. But anyway, she sounds pretty good in the booth. And, her and Berg, they seem to have this chemistry is working for the two of them, okay? She's happy with what he can do. He's happy with what she can do. I guess they're going to make beautiful music together. Well, Berg wants to make for real beautiful music together. You know what I mean, okay? Berg, he ain't never met a puss that he ain't tried to get. Okay, so he tried to talk himself up on some ass, and Tierra's just like, yeah, bruh, man, okay, music only, baby, strictly business, keep your hands to your fucking self. Tierra, she's hip to the game. She's just like, yeah, well, I'm fine, okay, I trust you enough to, give me some music and that's it, alright, get up, and she give him the old church pat hug booty out and everything. She's just like, nah, nigga, we not even fixing to go there, okay, but Berg, like I said, he always gonna try to hit. Now, let's flip it over to Ray J. Okay, the more that Ray J sat there and thought about, what happened at the Powerhouse event, he mad at Radio Girl. God damn it, this her fault. This nigga goes to the damn Power 106 offices. He bogarts in the offices. He's running up and down the hallways, looking for Radio Girl, Yezzy. That's her name, Yezzy. Because in his mind, he feels like it's Radio Girl's fault that, Morgan got even the ambition and the belief that she could be anything more than a goddamn assistant. The more I think about this Morgan situation, the more I blame Yessie. She's the one that planted the seed and started Morgan thinking differently, and she knows she's my assistant. So, he in there acting a fool. Radio gonna come out the office like, nigga, fuck wrong with you? Okay, and he was just like, it's all your fault. You got my assistant fired, okay, by filling her head with all kind of dreams and saying that she could talk to celebrities on the goddamn red carpet. So then he was just like, and I gave her my song ATM weeks ago, and she still ain't played it on the radio. That's because it's some bullshit, Ray. The funny thing about it is Radio Girl ain't even listened to it, okay? She ain't put that shit on because she already know. Of course, his ego is bruised. Yeah, I might be off the chain, but you talking about my career? I take things serious. So now I'm about to introduce everybody to the new turned up Ray J. What it do? It is so damn funny coming out of Carson. Nigga, I guess you say Carson is close enough to Compton, but yeah, Ray J, for real, you are Brandy's brother. So, Radio Girl, she's over it. She's just like, nigga, get the fuck out. Okay, security, come get this fool. Okay, so security come, Ray J, he's still trying to, I don't know what he was gonna do. I mean, you doing all this and you talking to some woman, like, was you gonna fight her? Was you gonna beat her ass the way you was, when security came, then, we got the for real turned up Ray J. Okay, he was all yelling and screaming and everything, all of a sudden he was just out the door. Okay, so I was just like, oh, Ray J. So anyway, later on in the show, we find out that, Ray J is running completely the fuck amok. Okay, the nigga done been arrested. He was in the Beverly Wilshire Hotel. I told you guys on top of the blogs. They say he fondled some woman. They say he spit on the police officer. They say he kicked out the, the window of the damn car. Just a whole bunch of full of fuck who niggatry. I'm trying to tell y'all. Full of fuck who niggatry. Okay? Ray J was just like, yeah, I was a little turned, but that's only because I was mad. I guess that's his reasoning. He was upset and he felt like he needed to, to do what he did, I suppose. Okay? He's talking to his homeboy named Cash, I think. I don't know who he was. I missed who he was. But Cash was just like, bro, I don't really know what's going on with you, but, it's been a whole lot going on. We didn't have shit at the RayJ.com party. We didn't have shit at the damn tattoo parlor. Okay, I'm a little concerned about what's going on with you. All right, I went a little crazy, but nobody can tell you what to do when they throw the cuffs on you. I was unprepared. I'm just like, nigga, you needed a fucking course in police backseat conduct. Shit. What the fuck you don't kick out police windows. I'm about positive on that one, Ray. His friend was just like, yeah, okay, well listen, you got a drinking problem. You doing too much, all this happens when you be drunk. And he was just like, I don't have a drinking problem. Okay, I got a problem with people that mess with me when I'm drinking. Okay. But Brun Man was just like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to get it together. And what about him calling them blood? I was just like, oh, for real, you saying blood? You set tripping on these damn shows. I don't understand why niggas, you didn't grew up in a privileged situation. Okay? You was not hanging around the fucking bloods like that. Okay, I mean, we all in LA, you have some sort of association with the, the gangs, if you lived in the neighborhood or whatever. So, I mean, he's coming in contact with it, but for real, you said tripping, you call folks blood. I was just like, oh. Anyway, later on, Blood meet up with Tierra. Okay, because Tierra is a little concerned, like, what's going on with Ray J? Okay, I hear about the nigga, spitting and kicking and fondling and everything, getting arrested. So she meet with Blood and she tell Blood that is everything okay, and Blood was just like, listen, what I need you to do is go back and get your man. Okay, evidently Blood don't feel too much love for old Princess Love, and he was just like, y'all ended on the wrong note. There's still some love there between the two of y'all. You wouldn't even be here asking me about him. Tierra was just like, well, I mean, I don't know what to say about all this. All I know is there's some shit going on with Ray J. I'm concerned. I want to make sure he's okay. But I guess he didn't put the little bug in her ear that maybe she has a chance of opening it. We know that Tierra loves Ray J. So she decides to meet up with Ray J at the studio just so they can sit and talk. She can check on him. She get there. Ray J is 2 sheets to the wind. This nigga is fucked up. His eyes is real low, red. He got his hat up on just when they just put it on top of their head. But, he just look like he's fucked up. So I was just like, oh, this conversation ain't gonna go well. She starts off. She sounds like she's trying to be nice, trying to reach out to him, saying how things have gone and, how everything was when they were together. They never fought, but now everything got fucked up after they broke up. She's trying to reason with him him and all that, and he's just like, you know, oh the fuck well. Okay, it ain't never gonna be whatever you want it to be. Okay, so of course his attitude turns her. Okay, so all of a sudden she on this whole other page. She tell him, I feel like you need to apologize. And he was just like, ain't never gonna happen. She was just like, well, you know, I cannot believe you gonna sit here and lie in my face. He was just like, we ain't never had nothing. We didn't have nothing. We weren't together. Okay, we was just fucking. We just fooled around. We just messed around. And you could tell her feelings was hurt. Okay, because for a nigga to sit there, now granted he's drunk, he's high, whatever the fuck it is, like for real, you gonna sit here in my face and make me just look like this type of fool on national TV when you know good and damn well that we was together. He denies it. And you know, she does what she does, and she starts going off on him and everything. But yeah, I felt sorry for her. He tells her that he's happy with his new girl. Okay, that they fucked, that it's all done, and you ain't never got to worry about nothing coming from him other than okay, see you when I see you. So yeah, she leaves, and I was glad that she did, because I was like, girl, he is making a fool out of you. They just done got the traffic so messed up over here. I don't even know where I'm going to eat. I am starving, and I feel like I'm not even going to get my... Anyway, you know what? Maybe I'll eat after. Anyway, let me just get off of here. You guys remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right? So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.